Marty, 2 games in a row now, your team has killed off a penalty late into the third and into overtime as well. What have you seen from your penalty kill when the game's been on the line, your team's been shorthanded?
Yeah, they've been clutch for sure. I felt tonight it's probably the best that we've killed from start to finish. I feel last game there's 2 penalties we almost killed it all, and they scored late in it. And tonight I feel like and something we address each and every day. I think we talk about, how to make sure that we get a little more detailed into our how we want to play, and there's a lot of conversations and engagement from the players, and it shows. We're spending a lot of time on it.
That was 4 penalty kills, and you guys only allowed 2 shots against. What kind of impact did Gouli and Armia have in that? I know it's everybody, but those 2 guys specifically in that situation, how much of a factor were they?
Well, I think all the guys that killed tonight, they played a big part, because you just need one guy that's just not doing his job, and it's something bad's going to happen. And I thought we want some key face-offs, and there wasn't many bad reads that they made, and they did their job. And there's some gray, and we're trying to have conversation with them to help to get rid of the gray that's more black and white a little bit, and I think we're getting closer to that.
On the specific penalty kill on the Armia goal, the one where Gouli kind of had that good stick and then skates it up ice. I mean, for him to have that it was a tying goal early in the third, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
Yeah, I think that penalty just expired. Is that
it was just about to expire. By the time they got up ice, the penalty had expired. Yeah. But just for him to be able to process everything that he saw and take advantage of it.
The play starts with his feet. He separates, right? He finds a way to separate from a wave of players. So now he's got time and space, and he was very patient with what he did, because he could have went to the left, but I think he saw that the player cheating on the left, and he just he let it evolve. And sometimes when you let it evolve, nobody's going to say that it's a bad play to pass. I think it was Jakey that was with him, right? Nobody's going to say it's a bad play to pass it to Jakey, but is there something better? And sometimes when you let the play evolve, there might be something better, especially when you're in space. That's what he did, and he made a great play.
His understanding of situational hockey at his age, is that something that stands out, or did it just stand out tonight, or
No, it has. It stands out for me, and I think sometimes Goose does stuff, and it's like, oh, I didn't know he had that. Because he's still so young, and we don't have 500 games of viewing, of what he's, what his experience. But there's some games you're like, okay, I didn't know he had that, And tonight with that play, to me, was one of those plays that young players might have felt the pressure and, might not made the best play. They would have made a hockey play, but the best players find the best play, especially when they're in space.
Martin,